Hey, welcome to another Heavy Metal Diecast video, and today's aircraft is from the Aviation Archive. It is by Corgi and it is 1/48 scale a diecast. So this is the Sopwith F.1 Camel, and it is this was a British World War I fighter that was first seeing action in 1917. It was to become one of the best known sort of World War I aircraft that people would sort of recognise, besides the Red Baron like Richthofen's triplane. And it was made from 1917 to 1920 with around 5,490 made, which is quite a lot. Now this particular one was flown by Lloyd S. Breadner from No.3 Squadron of the Royal Naval Air Service, based at Bray Dunes Aerodrome in northern France in 1918. So what we'll do is we'll get this open and have a real good look at his aircraft. Now, Lloyd S. Breadner was a Canadian pilot. He did end the war with 10 victories, including shooting down a Gotha G3 bomber, which was the first to be shot down by a British aircraft. And these do come with a standard sort of collector's card. They are a limited run of only 1,000 made. Okay, so if you're into your World War I aircraft and you're trying to get yourself a collection, grab one of these quick, because there's only 1,000 of them made. So he did survive World War I and went on to be part of the newly formed Royal Canadian Air Force in 1924. And then he's also saw service in World War II, where he spent the war in England in various roles. And he did retire at the end of World War II. So what we'll do is we'll get his aircraft out of the packet so we can have a real good look. Quickly lift that up. And it does have a lot of sort of protection in there. So with these biplanes, I suppose you need a fair bit of protection. It does come with the standard sort of Corgi stand and everything like that. So the standardized stand. We'll just grab that aircraft out gently and move that packet away so we can see this aircraft. And boy, it does have sort of a reasonably okay weight to it. And I mean, these aren't super huge. It does have some foam protection in here too. We'll quickly grab those out to protect those wings. And look at all that bracing, that rigging in those wings. It's just crazy. I definitely am glad that I do not have to assemble anything on these. The propeller does spin really nice. The details, you can see the ridging and all the ribbing in there, from the airframe to the cloth material. It's metal here, but the real life cloth material, how it dips in, everything like that. That detail, we'll have a real good look at that, and it is fantastic. I think it is. There is a little Lloyd sitting in there, piloting that. Look at the details, these little sort of signature cut sort of pictures that they do put on their aircraft, their own personal heraldry that they have, like the knights of old, I suppose. But these guys are just absolute. It's absolutely insane the way the Corgi builds these. These are really phenomenally well built, with especially all that delicate rigging. Have a look underneath, and it's all really nice and tidy underneath, as you can see. We'll just check those wheels out, and they do seem to roll with no problems. Obviously, the rear is a skid, not a rear tail wheel. And as I said, the propeller does spin really freely. And overall, I think this is really nice. It does come up really well. And if you're into your World War I aircraft, you'll definitely will not be disappointed whatsoever. I think it's a really fantastic rendition of his aircraft, and all that detail in there, absolutely fantastic. We'll have a close look at that tail for you, and you can see all that marking. It's got the metal around the engine, it's got the wood finish around the cockpit, it's got the glass in there, and the details on it, just crazy. Try and get some engine detail in there. I'll try and angle some light for you. And the gun detail there is just really, really fantastic. And I think it's a really fantastic example of a Sopwith F1 Camel. I mean, you're not going to get a ton in this sort of scale, but Corgi are doing an absolutely killer job in their World War I aircraft in 1/48 scale. And I think this is another prime example. And I think what we'll do is we'll zoom in a fraction. These are not the biggest birds in the sky, and I think it's a pretty cool looking unit indeed. And you know, sausage finger test, it is reasonable size for 1/48, but remember, these birds are quite small. Actually, that rigging's a little bit bent on mine, unfortunately, but hopefully yours arrive a little bit less damaged. I just noticed that now. As you saw, we're opening this for the first time, brand new in the box, but I suppose that's the risk. It does sort of happen every now and then. But I think, you know, overall, look, these are fantastically built, and I definitely like them, and especially for your World War One collection. All right, guys, I will leave it at that. I will, you know, the deal. If you did enjoy the video and found it useful in some sort of way, throw us a like. That'd be fantastic, and even subscribe to the channel. I will chuck some photos of this bird up, and following the conclusion of this video, which is winding up right now, and you can check it out without my sausage fingers in the way. And hopefully you did enjoy the video. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching as per usual, and you have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers guys.